I finally arrived at Woody and Buzz's world. This isn't necessarily a list of details that you missed, but just of little details that I found interesting, and there's a ton in this world. So many that I will be making more than one video. I'm not sure if this is necessary, but spoiler alert, you have been warned. This one is going to be a doozy, and I'm not toying around, so let's begin. So in every Pixar movie, the Pixar Ball or Luxo Ball, as well as the number A113 appears. Kingdom Hearts 3 is no different. This is a thing. It's even in the command menu on the top right. See video in the description if you want to see where the Pixar Ball is located in other Pixar films. There is also an A113 on this car in the game, which is also a thing. See description for details. A113 can also be found in the Kid Corral section of the toy store. There probably is a ball and A113 reference in Monsters Inc. So the Pizza Planet truck is just like the Pixar Ball. They hide it in the films. I wasn't too surprised to find the Pixar Ball, but the Pizza Planet truck in Toy Box really shows the love they had for the films. See description for details if you want a video showing the Pizza Planet truck in the various Pixar films. I really have no idea if I'll be able to find it in Monsters Inc. Just a neat little detail, this game that Andy has is also located in the Galaxy Toy Store. This one just annoyed me, like why is Goofy yelling?
Sora, we have to get to the toy store!
Hurry, Sora!
Then we have this one where Buzz is kidnapped and he decides to use his inside voice.
We have to rescue Buzz!
Come on, fellas!
Like yell to rescue Buzz, or when we are surrounded by Heartless, not in Andy's room. Andy's room is one of my favorite places in the entire game. It really is a shame that we don't get to do anything in the room other than the initial fight, where we enter the world. As always, let's start with something early. The remote on Andy's bed is old. No menu buttons or smart TV buttons. Hard to believe that Toy Story came out in the 90s. The cola cans here are the exact same cola cans in the Galaxy Toy Store. Andy's building brick boat is the same building bricks boat from the toy store. Cactus Man has to be a reference to the Cactuar later in the level. I might start saying Cactus Man instead of Cactuar. There is a Buzz Lightyear movie in the Toy Story universe, not just a show. Andy has the same flyer that is in the Galaxy Toy Store. I Want You to Join Space Rangers is a reference to this. The book under the bed is Floppy the Bunny, more on books later. Now for the juicy part of the room, Andy's bookshelf is a huge reference. Starting at the top left of Kingdom Hearts Andy's bookshelf, we see Tin Toy by Lasseter. In the actual Toy Story film, we see Tin Toy by Lasseter, which is in itself a reference to the Pixar film Tin Toy. Ironically, I wasn't able to find anything for I'm the Marshal in This Town or Floppy the Bunny, which are the only two on this list. Though I think I'm the Marshal in This Town might be a book about Woody. Now we have Red's Dream, which is in the Toy Story movie, which is in itself a reference to the Pixar film Red's Dream. Same for Knick Knack, it's in the Toy Story film, and it's a reference to the film Knick Knack. Scooter Run is also in Toy Story. Sadly, there is no Pixar film. This picture with Woody is so useful. The Adventures of Andre and Wally B is in the Toy Story film, and it's a reference to the Pixar film. Pale Cowboy from Texas was in the Toy Story film, but there is no Pixar film reference. Ant and Bee Go on a Vacation was in the Toy Story film, but there is no Pixar film reference. Magic Made Easy. There are actually 3 books that aren't references to anything, and this is one of them. I lied. There is 3, I promise. Grimm's Fairy Tales. Okay, so Grimm's Fairy Tales is a real book in the real world, and it is in the Toy Story movie. However, this is another paradox. Grimm's Fairy Tales includes the Cinderella story. Cinderella is a fake story, aka a fairy tale. However, Terra Venonaqua all have an interaction with Cinderella in Birth by Sleep, which in the Kingdom Hearts universe is real. The fact that Cinderella is in the Fairy Tales book makes it fake. This is a paradox as the two cannot happen. Feet First was in the Toy Story film, but there is no Pixar film. Moving to the bottom of the shelf, we have 3 more books. Babes in Toyland is a musical. Andy Get Your Gun is a play on words for Annie Get Your Gun, which is a musical. Rucka Chucky is a campsite in California. That's the only thing I could find on that. SMYRL, Twist and Twirl is also in the Toy Story film. I know this one is a bit hard to see, but it's there. It's a reference to one of the developers of the film. His name was SMYRL. So I may be looking too much into this, but look at the names on the back of the cash registers. In the Toy Story world, there are these payment processors. Not sure what they are called. However, West Express could be American Express, Virtuoso is VPay, TAV is JCB. As you may know, American Express, VPay, and JCB are all real-world processors. I could not find what ACES could be, unfortunately. Please comment below if you have a clue of what that could be. The world needs to know. On the second floor in the drink factory section, there are these machines that dispense coffee, sodas, and bars. I think this is just amazing. The cola machine is drawing on real-world sodas like Coca-Cola and 7-Up, as well as Fanta and Mountain Dew. No clue on the other sodas. The tea machine is nice, but if it's not a Lipton, then I have no idea what to say here. So much attention to detail in some random machines. They even put a gluten-free sticker on the candy bar machine. I'm pretty sure that this says nutrition facts. A fun one. So it's actually not possible to get the rocket into Annie's room. I have no idea why they did this, and getting a good clip of me failing to get into the room took way longer than it should. It's also not possible to fly the rocket out of Annie's room. They didn't think we would notice, but we noticed. We noticed. These are all the details that I could find in and around Andy's room/house. Next time the search shall continue in Galaxy Toys. Thank you for watching.
That's it.